Grand Risings Tribe, as above, so below. I want to try to interpret a conversation I had with the universe. I want to try to do that with you today, creating a third dimension. That's what we'll be doing through your listening to my attempt to interpret what I believe I received. You see, we are all individual dimensions. If you say that there is 8.4 or 8.5 billion people on this earth, and that's 8.5 dimensions, all living in duality. Okay, so this is a very simple concept. Every dimension is being observed and experienced. That's two, right? So we are all living in a double dimension, or the second dimension, I believe is the proper wording for that. The proper terminology would be second dimension, because we are observing ourselves experiencing this dimension, this life. Now, if you want to experience the third dimension, guess what you got to do? You got to connect with somebody. Now, we're already all connected, so that's what makes this process very simple, because all you have to do is find a like-minded person and then connect with them. Once you connect with that person and you two raise each other's frequencies through like-minded conversation, uplifting thoughts, noticing the duality in each other, then you will begin to experience the third dimension, because now the observer acts as one, observing the connection and the experience, while the individuals, you and another on the same frequency, experience also the new created dimension. And that happens every time you add another person to the scenario. So if, for example, you have 4 people, you can experience the fifth dimension, as long as all 4 people are raising the vibration on a higher level, and so forth and so on. And this is how we experience higher dimensions, through connecting with other dimensions. See, it all came to me as I was watching these videos. I watch Billy Carson, shout out to Billy Carson. And I watch 19 Keys. Shout out to 19 Keys. I watch a lot. I can't name them all, and I don't want to diss anybody. All of y'all have, your intellectual thinkers have sparked something in me. And this is how I want to introduce that spark to the world. Yeah, we're all dimensions. You're a dimension. I'm a dimension. We are all dimensions. We are experiencing our dimension. So when we're all alone, we're experiencing the second dimension. When you're with somebody else, you're connecting with that person. That's why when you talk to a person and you're connected with them, it seems like time doesn't exist, right? In the third dimension. Just take some time and twirl this video around, okay? And think about what I'm saying. We are all dimensions. You want to experience a higher dimension? Connect with more people. All right, like-minded people who are going to raise the frequency, and that's the important part. Raise the frequency. The frequency is in your mind. You understand? We are all creating our own realities, all of us, and then we're experiencing them. That's why this concept works, because I can only experience your reality if I enter your dimension. This is a thing that you've created for yourself, your routine, the way that you wake up, the way that you think, the way that you talk. And if I enter that, I'm going to be affected by that. I'm either going to be brought up by it, or I'm going to be brought down by it. And that is going to create the dimension. So, more people raising the vibration, higher the dimension. So, you can really experience the 60, the 70, the 80. Maybe they don't want you to realize that All you got to do is connect with that many like-minded people. If you don't think this is true, let me ask you a question. Have you ever tripped off mushrooms with people? Have you ever noticed that the trip syncs up? That at some point, y'all all end up on the same frequency when you're tripping, right? Because mushrooms and when you're on this psilocybin, it's all about the frequency. You know that, right? Unless you're just partying, then you may not know that. But if you're really studying, then you realize that it's all about frequencies and vibrations, just like anything else. So think about that, So anyway, I'm going to talk to you more about this. My episode is going to, drop every Tuesday at 11:11 a.m. And you can tap in and see what we're talking about. Me and someone else. I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to be live, though. And then we're going to save it and share it, all right? Talk to you soon. Peace.